there was a family of 4, the Johnsons. They were a close-knit family, consisting of parents, Sarah and Tom, and their 2 children, Lily and Max. Life had always been a bit of a roller coaster for them, but nothing could have prepared them for the storm that was about to hit. It all began when Tom lost his job at the local factory, a place he had worked for over a decade. The news came as a shock, and with it, the fear of financial instability loomed over them like a dark cloud. Sarah worked part-time as a teacher, but it wasn't enough to cover their expenses. The family struggled to make ends meet, often sitting around the dinner table with only a meager meal to share. As the weeks turned into months, the tension within the household grew. Lily and Max sensed the strain in their parents, and their once joyful home was now filled with worry and silence. The family tried to support each other, but the weight of uncertainty was heavy on their hearts. One evening, as they sat together in the living room, Tom sighed deeply. "I need to find a way to fix this," he said, his voice shaky. Sarah reached for his hand, reminding him that they were in this together. "We'll find a way," she said with a reassuring smile. The next day, Tom decided to take matters into his own hands. He updated his resume and started applying for jobs, determined not to let despair win. Meanwhile, Sarah began tutoring students in their neighborhood to bring in some extra income. Lily and Max pitched in too, helping out with chores and even selling homemade lemonade at the local park. One fateful day, Tom received a call for an interview at a nearby company. He prepared diligently, and on the day of the interview, he walked in with a sense of hope. The interview went well, and Tom left feeling optimistic. A week later, he received the good news. He got the job. Simultaneously, Sarah's tutoring business began to flourish. Word spread about her effective teaching methods, and soon she had more students than she could handle. With the extra income, the family felt a glimmer of relief. As the months passed, the Johnsons slowly regained their footing. They celebrated Tom's new job and Sarah's success in tutoring, realizing that together they could overcome any obstacle. They learned to appreciate the little things in life, finding joy in family game nights and weekend outings at the park. One evening, as they gathered for a celebratory dinner, Lily spoke up. "I think we should do something special," she suggested. Inspired by their journey, the family decided to give back to their community. They organized a fundraiser to help other families in need, using the skills they had developed during their tough times. The event was a huge success, bringing the community together and raising funds for local families facing hardships. The Johnsons felt a sense of fulfillment and pride, realizing that their struggles had not only strengthened their bond, but also inspired others. In the end, the Johnsons emerged from their challenges stronger than ever. They learned valuable lessons about resilience, teamwork, and the importance of community. Their love for one another blossomed, and they knew that no matter what life threw at them next, they would face it together, hand in hand, with hope in their hearts. And so the Johnsons lived happily ever after, cherishing each moment and supporting one another through thick and thin.